It's not really that easy right now, baby. She doesn't like it, I think. Hi guys, and welcome to this new fun video. Hi guys, this is Editing Hippie. I just wanted to disclose that I started filming this video over a month ago, so it's not really chronological anymore. If you saw my previous video and you paid very close attention, you probably already saw a few items that I'm gonna be making in this video, but I still wanted to edit and post this video, so I still hope you enjoy. But in this video, I'm actually so excited about it. We will be crafting for my studio space. Now, at the moment of recording this intro, my studio space isn't completely finished yet, but I want to film this while I'm also decorating my studio space, so that will be for another video. Normally that video will already be online if everything goes as planned, but in this video I want to do some crafts. I want to make a rug with, what's it called? Hook latching, I think? Latch hooking. And I bought some like mushrooms and those disco mosaic tiles, and I want to cover my mushrooms with the disco tiles so that it becomes a disco mushroom. I actually saw this at a maker's market and I was thinking maybe I can make it myself for a lot cheaper, so that's also what we're gonna do today. Maybe we'll do some other crafts as well. I'm gonna show you. In this video, I will be making this moss rug because my studio space is basically moss themed, but it also has other elements to it, obviously. So I bought this from Craft Club. I don't think I asked them to sponsor me, but I feel like they should definitely sponsor me in the future, maybe when I have more views. I also filmed the unboxing a while ago, but it was very long. So it also comes with socks. And it comes with all this yarn. And then I might also do a little crochet project for in my studio space, but I'm not sure yet what that's gonna be. I have many ideas of what I want to crochet for my studio, but maybe I'll do multiple videos where I crochet stuff for my studio space, but this will be part 1. So I really hope you enjoy this video. Get a snack, get something to drink, and enjoy this little vlog. Or long vlog. Probably a long vlog. I'm trying to do a fit check, but there's not a lot of room because we're like mid-renovating.
As always.
This is my fit check. This is crocheted by me. This is crocheted by me. It took me like 60 hours and I just kind of I kind of almost finished it. Still need some finishing touches. Even said it doesn't match my outfit, but I feel like it really matches my outfit. I know what he was talking about. He's maybe a little bit crazy. Al die yarn. Die is leuk. Aha. Instructions are in the back. Okay guys, it has been a while since I filmed the introduction for this video. I feel like I haven't been very crafty for like the past 2-ish weeks, and I feel like we need to change that this evening. It's already like 9:30 I think p.m. so we don't have that much time left this evening, but I still want to like look into the instructions. I just opened the box. It looked so cool, and then it came with like these nice cute looking tools, and then I also saw that the canvas, it is already printed, so that's very convenient. I'm just looking at the instructions now. It's a little bit overwhelming, not gonna lie, especially because I feel so tired after renovating my studio space. They also said you can get creative with like the techniques you're using and which yarn you can use where, but I think I'm just gonna follow the picture that they are showing me because otherwise I think I'm gonna be way too confused. This is also my first time latch hooking, but I'm super excited. I already feel so much happier now that I have this kit. This isn't sponsored, by the way. I wish I was sponsored. Maybe they can sponsor me in the future. Super excited to be doing this. And I'm also on my couch. Maybe I should be sitting at my new desk, but like Avik was just watching TV. So I really wanted to sit here. This will be like kind of awkwardly filmed because I don't have my camera with me. This is all just with my phone. So Mona is not really a fan of what's going on here. Baby, no! Because usually she sits on my lap, but it's not really that easy right now, baby. I feel like I'm gonna be quite good at this because I already crochet a lot and it's like, I feel like it's like a similar vibe. Do you see Mona here? She doesn't want to accept the fact that I'm busy. She honestly looks so intrigued with what I'm doing. She's like staring. The woman in the instructions was like, take an arm's length of the yarn, and I'm like, I don't have time to cut my yarn that many times. I'm taking a huge chunk. And it still works, you guys, it still works.
A few moments later.
I have been working on this for about 2 hours and I got quite a lot done already, to be honest. This is what I did. I did all of the weaving for the lightest green color and I'm so happy with it already. It was quite quick to do, at least to my standards, because I crochet and that goes very slowly. And I don't know how long this project will take me because usually I can kind of predict how long a crochet project will take me, but this, I actually have no idea. I hope it's gonna be less than 20 hours because I still want to do some other small projects for the studio space. So I don't want this video to be all about this rug, although this is so fun. It actually looks like grass. That's so amazing. But I really need to sleep now because it's almost midnight and I need to go to work tomorrow, sadly enough. This will be the first time actually crafting on my new desk because I think this will be a lot easier. For the rug, I'll just put on like a video or something and I'll keep going. It's now 9 p.m. so I have a few more hours until I have to go to bed. I also wish I looked like prettier for this video, but I have just been so exhausted from finishing off the studio space as much as possible. And like I haven't been wearing makeup for a few days, so I hope you guys don't mind. I wish I had like a super cutesy outfit. Well, I do like this dress though, and it's thrifted. I will keep going with the weaving now. My baby. I'm working on this baby. Yay! I already got quite a lot done, you guys, and this only was my second day. So I also added in this blue, which wasn't on the original picture, but they gave me so much of this blue yarn. So I just did this little strip of water, I guess. And now I started working on the darkest color. So far this weaving has been very nice. And I don't know if you guys know, but I have been having, I don't know, like pinched nerve or something. And doing this activity instead of crocheting, I feel like it's kind of helping. I don't really get that shocky feeling in my fingers while I'm doing this, so that's awesome. Hopefully my nerve can kind of heal a little bit. This has only been 2 days, so my goal is to finish this in about a week-ish. So we'll see, but the weaving in is actually very easy. Yeah, I'll have so much leftover yarn, so I might do something with this yarn, maybe for my studio space even. I feel like I'm really successful with styling my outfit today. It looks so cute. I have not worn this top. I think maybe once on a festival, and this skirt comes with a matching set I crocheted. And I honestly think it looks so cute. The back maybe is a little bit ugly with red, but I think it's fine. And today I actually cleaned the whole house and it took forever. And now I'm gonna go to the city to pick up some vintage clothing items I ordered. I actually want to do a big thrift haul video in a few weeks probably. So I'm gonna pick up those items, I'm gonna do groceries, all that kind of stuff, and then this evening I'll have sewing classes, and maybe after my sewing classes I'll be able to continue with the rug. I just feel so happy that I was finally able to style myself a little bit again so that I look prettier. I honestly don't know what's happening with my hair. I feel like this part is still very vibrant, but then everything underneath is just super muddy. So I honestly already can't wait to completely bleach my hair again, or at least do a bleach bath, in the hopes that the muddy color comes out. But I'm gonna go to the city first now and do all my errands and tasks. So I couldn't help myself. I needed to buy sewing needles today at Veritas, and I saw 3 of these scarves and I was thinking I need them all because they are in the colors I wear, which is green, purple, and pink / red-ish. This isn't as pink, it's more like a peach color, so I don't know if this will really match with my outfit. And I also haven't seen them like, okay, it's a nice size. This will be very cute as like an extra layer during summer to like protect my skin, or I don't know. I think this will be like a cute extra, or you can tie it around your waist. And I really like this blueberry one as well because I want to make a blueberry themed necklace soon-ish. And then obviously I also needed to buy the green one because green is one of my favorite colors and it has like yellow details with the lemons. I just had to have them. They weren't cheap though. They weren't fast fashion prices, but I think I will be wearing these a lot during summer because I just love to layer my clothing, and then during summer it's like a little bit too hot to really layer clothing. So this will be ideal. Okay, so it's a little bit over 11 p.m. on a Thursday evening. I went to my job during the day and I actually just finished all the weaving parts of the rug, and I think it already looks so cool. I do feel like there was a lot of like the weaving in compared to the other parts of the rug, but I'm just doing it according to the reference and I think it will look very cute. Now we have to do all the textural sections, and I think I will start with the bubble yarn. So this is all the bubble yarn that I got. It's so fun. So right at the end of weaving all my colors, I realized a way to like save a big part of the yarn. And I only realized at the end. So yeah, that's kind of stupid. I'm actually so exhausted right now from decorating the studio space for my previous vlog I uploaded. It's about 8:30 p.m. right now and I would really love to go to bed, but I honestly feel like I won't be able to like really sleep yet. So since I was working on the rug, I was at a point where I wanted to use the bubble yarn, but something was kind of off with the instructions, so I DM'd the creator of like the Instagram account and they replied once, but they haven't replied since, so I currently don't really know what to do with the rug, and I feel like looking into a new technique right now is kind of too overwhelming either way. So I was thinking for my machine that you can see here, I would love to crochet a little cover for it. I have all of this yarn here that I found in my yarn stash, just some random yarn, mainly wool yarn actually. I think this is the only acrylic yarn. Now I'm thinking, how will I crochet it, because it could just be a flappy thing. My camera is moving, it's like a little earthquake. It could just go over it, because what I've seen other people do this as well on TikTok, mainly sewing their sewing machine covers, but they have like an opening here for this to stick out, but I don't really know if I need that. Maybe I should leave an opening so that I can still pick it up this way. But I think I'm just gonna do some mindless crocheting this evening, just maybe some single crochet rows. And I also am very curious if I still have like that pinched nerve in my hand slash arm, because I haven't been crocheting for so long. We're going to a family event and I am wearing this scarf I bought. It's so cute as a little layering piece and will be awesome during the summer when I go outside to like protect my shoulders. I just finished my decorating video. So throughout this video you will probably have seen a lot of changes going on in the background, but yeah, I finished it already in 1 week, and this evening I'm gonna continue with the sewing machine cover. I have this so far. The only thing I've noticed is I absolutely have not a lot of this yarn left. Also this bright yellow. Besides that, I have quite a lot of yarn left, but I was thinking if this yarn runs out, I will have to look in my stash to see if I can find some other yarn that I could maybe replace it with. Because there's still a while to go. I'm now here my sewing machine handle is gonna be, and at the end I also want to add scalloped edges, and I was thinking it would be fun to add like lettering, embroider some lettering on it, but I honestly don't really know what the words would be or the words. But so far I'm really liking these colors and they fit very nicely with the rest of my studio space, so let's keep going. By the way, I checked the instructions for the rug I was working on and they got updated, so I'm gonna continue with this cover first and then I'll look at the moss rug again and we can work a bit more on it. Also, I have 2 other projects I want to make for my studio space that I'm actually super excited about. I also just noticed my lights aren't on for filming, which I will probably need to get used to put them on while I'm filming with this angle. I have 2 projects I'm very excited about and will probably make 2 separate new videos for, but they are both crochet and I actually haven't been crocheting clothing for a very long time, so I think I will alter those decoration videos with clothing items that I really want to crochet, so they won't be for like next week or in 2 weeks, but I am super excited about them and they are kind of like bug slash forest themed and they are both for that corner with my chair. It's kind of like an empty corner right now. I'm super excited about those projects, but I don't want to spoil what I'm gonna do in case somehow it doesn't end up going as I wanted it to. I will also be kind of sad when my studio space is completely finished. Well, mostly happy, of course. But like I've been having so much fun decorating for the studio space and coming up with new ideas to decorate everything and also craft some stuff for my studio space. But at one point it's gonna be over. We still have a lot of other renovation stuff to do with our other house as well, but I feel like that won't be super exciting to film for. I have no idea, because also obviously I live with Evert and his style is completely different than my style. So I don't know if I will be able to make more renovation content that's like actually super fun for you guys, but I guess we'll see. Maybe we'll do some fun projects here and there. I also asked Evert if he can make a mirror for my studio space, make it himself, because he's very handy and has a lot of power tools. I feel like in the future, especially next year, we're gonna start renovating the second house and it's gonna be so much work, so I really hope my uploading schedule won't get affected too much, but I guess I'll see. I'm also crocheting and you can't see anything I'm doing with this angle, also because I want to show my beautiful background, so I'm still crocheting, by the way. Maybe the angle is a little bit weird. I still have to figure everything out for my studio space, but I'm gonna stop talking now because I've been talking so much in this clip and I'm gonna keep crocheting. Look at my little dessert plate, you guys. This evening I want to finish up my cover for my sewing machine, hopefully. I've also been having so many compliments on this sweater the past few weeks. It's actually a sweater that I wear when I like don't want to get ready at all, and it's just like a lazy sweater. But I've actually bought this sweater 14 years ago. So when I was 14, on Romwe, which is like a sister company to Shein, I think. So back when I was that age, I bought a lot more like Romwe and like I guess also Shein. I don't buy it anymore, but I do think it's funny that this is like my oldest clothing item, and people compliment it so much. Well, it was like probably very cheap. I also was influenced by Marzia, by the way. She wore it, the white version of this sweater, I remember vividly, and then I bought it in the black version. And back then I was super skinny, so this was so big on me back then. So that's why this is the only item that still fits me from that age. There's like an annoying fly here as well. This is what it looks like on the top. I added this scalloped edging and I love how the colors are looking so much. Now I'm thinking, should I embroider something in front of it? Let me know in the comments if I should do it. I think I'll stop for now, but I do think it looks super cute. Let me just check on the other side. It also looks very cute on the back. I'm so happy with how it looks. It's so cute. And look you guys, this is the only yarn I have left. So I actually got rid of a little bit of scrap yarn, which makes me very happy. So I did buy this super cute t-shirt today when I was at the city because I couldn't help myself. I also wanted to fit on 2 dresses. Maybe I can style it tomorrow. I don't know. I think it's like a very cute t-shirt. I need more like just t-shirts, if you know what I mean, because I don't have that many that actually fit nicely. Now, I don't have time for any accessories or anything or jewelry, but this is today's work outfit. I think it's so cute. I might remove this cardigan if it's too hot. I think that's really cute with the scarf and everything, and like my fairy inspired skirt. So let's go to my job now because I'm already too late and I should have washed my hair. Couldn't get out of bed. I did shower though, but my hair looks like a big mess. I just did my members exclusive live. During the live stream I did all these bubbles with the bubble yarn, and I have some leftover spots here and then here in the middle where I will make the actual pom-poms to go inside. I did that all on my live stream, and I also realized during my live stream that the latch hook was broken, but I used some super glue and that fixed it, so now I can use the latch hook again. So that's what I did, and now this evening I want to make the fuzzy loops. So I'm currently watching the tutorial on how to make the fuzzy loops with this chenille type of yarn. Oh my god, my voice. So that's what we're gonna do this evening. I really hope I can finish up this rug this week still. This chenille yarn for the fluffy loops is such good quality as well. I'm gonna take a break from working on my rug by first finishing up my pattern for June, my membership, because every month I write out a little pattern / instructions to share on my Ko-fi page for my members. So in June it's gonna be this top that I crocheted, and I have everything written out in a Google Doc And I'm gonna copy that now. Also make a few sketches on my iPad to put in the pattern. And when that pattern is done this evening, I'm gonna continue with the rug because I feel like we're almost done with the base of the rug, which is very exciting. Baby! I feel like this is the most complicated crochet pattern I have ever written. It's like so complicated, to be honest. While it looks very simple if you see it on a picture. It's done, and it took me 1.5 hours just to put it in InDesign and make the sketches to go with it. This is what it's looking like. A lot of pictures and sketches added onto it because it is quite complicated. I hope there aren't any mistakes in this. I am very tired. It's almost midnight now and my shoulders are hurting so much from like going like this. But this is what I have so far. I think it looks so cute.
Is it? No, it's not like Bill's Spider-Man.
Het is wel handig nu dat ik mijn bril heb om zo wat meer close-ups te kunnen filmen waar ik aan het doen ben. Guys, I think I finished the actual rug. Tomorrow is Sunday, which was the last day I wanted to work on this rug, so I'm very happy I made my own deadline, I guess. So tomorrow we will be gluing on the back. After this rug, if it's finished, I really want to make the little tree trunk thingy for Mona to lay on, although she hasn't been laying at my desk for a while now, and I'm kind of concerned she will never do it again because I want to make that little spot for her to lay on. And then I think I'm gonna end this video. I still had those mushrooms that I wanted to put disco tiles on, but I honestly don't think I'm gonna do that for this video because I'm just kind of fed up with this video already, although I'm very excited about the things I'm making for this video. And obviously I want to make a second rug eventually. I don't know when, because honestly it requires like a lot of work and I still prefer crocheting clothing. But it's so cute. I would definitely recommend it so far, but tomorrow we have to do the backing and I'm a little bit nervous for that. But I guess we'll see tomorrow because now I really want to go to bed. Luckily, Mona is here again. I started with the little holder. It's gonna be like this. This has been taking me over 1 hour already, so I think in total it will take me like 4 or 5 hours. I'm gonna make like a basic shape, like a square shape or rectangle shape for the little bed. And then I'm gonna add leaves onto it and twigs, I think, but not too many. Also, I want this to be quite long because obviously sometimes sometimes Mona wants to be like stretched, so I don't want it to be too small for her to lay on. And I just want to chill and crochet for once and just don't really think about other things. But yeah, this is my little update. I will do the rug finishing later on as well. I just feel way too brain fogged and a little bit burnt out, so I was thinking I could just crochet for now. Mona, please don't settle. I need this. Is this gonna work? I had all these scraps I didn't want to use anymore, but also like the edges are flapping down I added like some leaves. I actually think it looks very silly and not very good, but it's alright. I just need this. Mona. She's just keeps sitting there. Okay, so this is what it ended up looking like. It's kind of, I needed to change my plan because just this part wouldn't just sit in this thing I crocheted, so I had to sew it down. It's like a very eclectic pillow or something. I actually wanted to add more leaves, but I feel like the leaves are a little bit strange. But they will fit the vibe of the studio space. And I just overall kind of like how it's sitting here, so hopefully Mona still wants to use it because it's a little bit smaller now, but it just fits so nicely with everything here. I'm also watching Friends, by the way. So yeah, I'm super exhausted and like almost burnt out, but I am very happy that I did all of these projects. And I know you guys will be like, oh, you should take care of your health, but like doing this crochet project today was like so chill and I really needed that. I feel like crocheting is always the thing that relaxes me the most. So I can't wait to actually start crocheting clothing again. Oh my god, I have been talking about that so much in this video, but I'm so excited for it. I didn't even know she was here, but she's already cheating and sitting on my chair being very cute, and now I don't want to pick her up because that's so sad. Baby, come! Sit on here. Oh no. She doesn't like it, I think. Baby, just sit on here. Come. Baby, yeah! Come on. Come on, baby. What is this move? Maybe she just needs to get used to it a little bit. No, she doesn't like it. I cannot help it anymore. I'm gonna destroy my creation because she has been sitting everywhere besides next to me, so I'm just gonna destroy it and reset it, bring it back to the original state. Although I didn't really like how big it was and like it was kind of messy looking, but I just want Mona to be comfortable, so I'm now gonna destroy it so that she can sit next to me while I'm editing my video. Baby has her little spot back. Isn't that cute? Baby. She's like facing me with her butt though. But yeah, this is what the inside looked like. Maybe it was a little bit too lumpy, but I like felt it, and I just think she prefers sitting on like something soft on top of something hard, if you know what I mean. So I feel like it's fine. I can reuse this yarn for the tree trunk I want to crochet, so I'll have more yarn for that project. But yeah, it's a little bit more, I mean, I thought both options were kind of ugly to begin with, but this is a little bit more messy looking, but it's fine. I just want her to be comfortable. I actually finished the rug this evening. I decided to not add the backing on the back of it because I'm thinking it would be a lot cuter if I just hang it on the wall. So I really enjoyed this craft kit. I really feel like I should do this more often if they ever want to like sponsor me or anything, which I really doubt they would ever see this video, but still, I would definitely do another one of these kits because I really enjoyed doing it. Let me just adjust my lighting because I feel like my lighting is strange. Is this a bit better? It's a bit more orange though. But I'm gonna show you everything I made in this video. First of all, I want to talk about the little poofy thing I made for Mona. Obviously, I don't know if you can see it, but this is what I have left of it. And Mona has been sitting on the little blanket all day, so it's all good. Next, I want to show you the super cute sewing machine cover I made. Here is a 360. Oh, I still need to weave in the ends though. I forgot about that. I really hope this will keep at least a little bit of the dust away. I'm not sure though. And then last but not least, I'm gonna show you my rug. This is how it turned out looking like. I love it so much, and actually a lot of people asked me like, oh my god, that's so cool. Where did you buy it, or how did you make it? And obviously it's a kit and I really recommend it. And I'm now gonna hang it up on my wall and I think it's gonna look so cute. Luckily I have these plastic hooks that you can take off easily. So I want to put this on my wall right now, but if I want to change it up later, or if I'm gonna learn how to tuft rugs in the future and I maybe want to hang up something else, I can easily do that by just removing the hooks. And maybe one day I'll make a second rug because I have so much yarn left. This box is still filled with so much yarn, so I feel like I definitely could make a second rug. I don't know when though, because I feel like I love crocheting clothing a lot more, so we'll get back to crocheting clothing videos soon, which I'm very excited about. And I'll see you in next week's video. I really hope you enjoyed. Show me some support by liking, commenting and subscribing, and I'll see you in next week's video. Have a good day or night. Bye bye!